So you might have heard about this now. If you haven't, this is something interesting and could be a little controversial. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts about this is down below, but it's coming from a reliable kind of insider, Jeff Snyder. He says Marvel Studios is rumored to be looking for an actor to play T'Challa in Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, and Black Panther 3. As we know, Chadwick Boseman, he played the character until he tragically passed away, I think in 2020. And they decided to kind of put into the story in Black Panther Wakanda Forever that, he passed away in kind of that universe as well. And, I don't think Wakanda Forever did that well in the box office. I don't think it bombed or anything, but I don't think it's what they really hoped for. So this could be kind of an answer to it. And there is a lot of people on both sides, the recast T'Challa movement, and there's also people who don't recast T'Challa. But something more interesting, My Time to Shine Hello, another reliable leaker, says it's not a recast, but an older version of his son from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So this is really interesting, and I honestly don't know what they could be going for. If you didn't see Wakanda Forever, I guess spoilers, but at the end of the movie, in the I think after credit scene, they kind of introduced that T'Challa had a son, and we were kind of getting ready to pass the mantle to him eventually. But it's interesting because his son was only, what, 5 years old in that point? By the time this movie comes out and where it takes place, it's most he could be is, what, 10 years old? So this could be a multiverse variant. It's probably the most logical thing. I don't think they'll kind of just gloss over what happened in Wakanda Forever and just pretend like that didn't happen. I think instead they'll go the multiversal route. But it's interesting, do you want to see Black Panther T'Challa in Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, and Black Panther 3? Or do you think they should continue with Shuri? Do you think that they could eventually pass the mantle over to his son? What do you think about this? Do you want them to recast him? Do you want him to not be recasted? There is some arguments out there from both sides, and we can go really deep into it. They were saying, they would ultimately recast if a character like Superman, and I guess I could kind of see that. But at the same time, I could also see wanting to respect Black Panther because I really think Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa as Black Panther was such a great casting. But also Black Panther plays such a big role in comics and we only got such a little part of him that it's, interesting. But also I believe his family did say that they would be okay and they encouraged the recast for Black Panther. So it just depends. It's so it's such a tough situation. And of course, take this with a grain of salt because he actually said that it's a rumor. Who would you want to be Black Panther? And again, the rumor just doesn't add up. T'Challa, but T'Challa's son from another universe, it seems, because wait, what? I don't know. I personally am okay with them recasting T'Challa if they do it correctly. Of course, that you could say that with anything though. If they do it correctly, it should be good. But it's such a tough look, tough spot to be in to do it. But I think Black Panther brings so much to the role. Well, Chadwick Boseman brings so much to the role, but Black Panther T'Challa brings so much to the Avengers universe. And I just hope it's not like a reaction move where Black Panther Wakanda Forever didn't do as well as they wanted to, and now plans a little later on is to kind of capitalize in a way on this. I don't think it's in that place because I just don't think that, but I would hate to think that. Anyway, let me know what you think of this.